wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. That's
Everybody.
Talitha. I'm Travis.
Hi,
Threw
all
me
the
off a
people
little
out there.
bit. Anyways, it's Wednesday. It is time for Wednesday Night Dynamite and NXT.
Just NXT. Nothing special about
There
it.
is going to be a new NXT called NXT Evolved at some point.
You're being paged.
Yeah. Get a phone call from my buddy, Jared. All right. Well, we are live.
We are. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody have a good first part of your week?
What is it, Wednesday?
It is
Guess
Wednesday.
what day it is? Hump day! Shut up, Mike.
Too funny.
Look like Adam Page. They're going to start it out with a tag team match. They're also going to end it with a tag team match because we are going to have some tag team champions on the line. Tag team championships on the line. Santana and Ortiz versus the Young Bucks. There's a rumor that they could lose.
Ooh, what? Oh, that's weird. We have Walter in the chat. Hey, Walter. We got
Hey,
Ninja out there.
Walter.
Hey, Ninja. We got Joven with us.
Hey, Joe.
We have the Fiend with us.
Hey,
Ooh,
Fiend.
I have returned the pits of hell, bruv. Whoa!
Reincarnated like the Phoenix.
We have Javier in the chat. We have
Hey,
Luke
Javier.
out there. Hey, Luke.
Luke, it's Wednesday.
He's like singing your song, coming down a sunny day. That's Big Money Matt Hardy coming out.
So I listened to Judas a few times today, but I still don't know the words
What?
enough to sing along with everybody.
Judas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris Jericho's song.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? We have John Dwyer in the chat. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
As Javier says, hey, Mike, hump day.
Hump
Right?
day.
John Dwyer's like, hey, Travis Leith, I'm watching NXT and DVRing AEW Dynamite. I hope Adam has a good explanation as to why he attacked Finn and
Riley.
Kyle like he did. And it better be a good one.
Oh, I'm sure he has one.
He didn't attack the other guy. Oh, I guess he did attack those two.
He's attacking everybody.
Maybe he just doesn't like their smell tonight. Maybe he didn't like it.
He's making Rhetoric Strong choose, too. He's like, well, I'm off. Are you coming with me? You staying here? We saw that in the Deathly Hallows
Oh,
with Harry Potter and Hermione
yeah.
and Ron.
And he just left. He was done.
Oh! Is this last week's stuff or is this just starting?
It's just starting.
So is this not Top Flight? What are they called?
The other guys.
Hybrid 2?
Yeah, this is Hybrid 2. Let's see. We got Ian Glazer in the chat. Hey, Ian. How's it going? The Fiend's like, Travis, August 12th, Tyler is getting married to his fiancée, Samantha, by the way.
People getting married!
He set a date, huh?
Congrats.
Tyler and Samantha set a date.
You should wait till after the whole stuff's over so you guys can travel.
The stuff's over. Wow. Will it ever be over?
Sure. We got a new president.
Hasn't gotten over yet.
Well, they
I
can't
thought it was
just do
supposed
it
to end
overnight.
No, it was supposed to happen
No.
the minute.
If
the
that would
minute,
be obvious.
the minute that
It has
he
to
was put
dissipate.
in office, it was done. Like, it was supposed to be over.
No, nobody said that. There's a tag. Here comes Matt Hardy. Look at this, Matt
Why
Hardy.
is he working with him again when he kind of screwed him over the last time?
You know, they signed some contracts. You know,
But the contract they signed wasn't the contract. Matt
maybe
made
we
to
will
him.
find out what that contract is about.
What's the stipulations that old Adam Page put in there? Ian
Matt
said
Hardy
he
only
backs
wanted
in.
30%.
Oh, right, Ian. Yeah, he wanted 30%.
Only 30%.
Javier's like, did you see Dark last night?
I did not.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't even think about watching it last night. I probably should have. Was there any women's matches on it?
Maybe.
Did you say maybe?
I don't know.
We know you didn't watch it.
There could have been a maybe.
They're like, maybe. You know.
No, I can't commit to a yes or a no, so maybe is a good word to say right there. Anyways, we have Matthew Meditz with us.
Matthew!
Matthew! How's Matthew doing?
How
you doing out
he's
there,
finally
man?
in a serviceable area.
He's like, I barely have signal up here in the mountains of Virginia to catch the stream. It's constantly refreshing 20 miles from the hills of West Virginia. Anyways, I hope that You all are well.
Doing fantastic.
Doing great. Hopefully you're doing
Great
good.
to see you in here.
Hanging out in the mountains like some kind of weird mountain man. Going
Like
home
hermit.
to West Virginia. Did you decide to live
Country
the song?
road.
You're like, I'm living the fucking song, bitches.
John Denver in the house.
Hi, Dawson's in the chat with us. Hey guys, says hi
Hey,
guys.
guy.
How are you doing? Congratulations on 800. You guys deserve it. We made
Yeah.
it to 800.
Yeah, we're at 800 right now.
Wow.
You see us rolling.
We got Samo with us. Hey, Samo.
Hey, Smoke. Or Thomas.
Chris
depending.
Akane is in the chat for a second. Saying, hey guys, just stopping by. This ice storm took out my internet, but luckily I have my phone. So I'll watch NXT and AEW on my phone, which is how I'm talking to you as well.
Right.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you don't use too much, or hopefully you have unlimited data to do that. It took out your internet, but did it take out your power? We've heard that a lot of people in Texas areas don't have power.
Lots of power down.
Because of the ice storm and the snows that's happening. Smo wants to know, hey guys, what's up? Official Larson's in the chat. Hey, official.
It was warmer today in Idaho than it was in Texas.
That's pretty cool.
In Dallas, it was 28 degrees, and here it was 30.
Ew.
Tonight, it's
Take
supposed to get to 21, and in Dallas, it's supposed to get to 18.
It's
Ooh.
terrifying.
People in Texas are freaking out. In Idaho, it's just called December.
Well, they're freaking out because they have power. There's a big difference. I remember when we had a huge, horrible ice snowstorm and we didn't have power for like almost 2 days.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
I do not remember that ever happened.
It happened out at my parents' house, so kind of out in the boons. But we had so much snow, and I'm pretty sure it was an ice storm. But it took them almost 2 days, and it was a good thing that we have a wood stove, because that way we could at least heat part of the house. So literally, you just never went to bed. You just kind of slept upstairs.
Right.
Because it was cold.
Like humans used to do in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
And Helico. We also got O'Reilly and Finn Balor.
Talking to each other.
They're over there talking to each other, but are they going to be friendly with each other? Since they were both kind of attacked by
I don't know.
the Undisputed Era. I think they're disputed now.
Right?
I think there's some disputation going on.
They're disputing. They're not undisputed. They've got some problems. Fiend's like, Travis, you just disrespected. I don't know what he disrespected, but okay. Walter's
Disrespect
like,
flying
AEW is
around.
Live, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone.
Oh,
Max
shit!
Power doing commentary. Yes.
Danny Lorcan and, is it Danny Lorcan?
Yeah.
Lorcan and Birch.
One's a tree. That's the only reason why I can't
Lorcan
know
and
his name.
Birch
But
and
it's not- I think
Pinhead
it's
just
spelled
attacked everybody.
like, right.
The old Undisputed Era. So now where's Adam Cole? What's Adam Cole going to do? Is Adam
Uh-huh.
Cole even there tonight?
Maybe.
Does Adam Cole even care?
Ian's gonna be back later, and just like if Khan is smart, he should buy Impact and turn Impact into another show like how they have Dynamite. Then they can have Wednesday night Dynamite and maybe Thursday night Impact, kind of like Raw and SD.
Right. I feel like they need to spread them apart, but WWE had them back-to-back days for a long time.
Monday and Tuesday,
Mhm.
yeah. Chris kind of says, hey guys, just stopping by. Ice Storm took out internet. Oh, I already read that one. Javier's like, I'm so glad that Sammy G left the inner circle.
He's off like a prom dress. Was he on Impact last night? Did anybody see him on Impact? Because that's supposedly where he went, was Impact.
Smells like, hey guys, what's up? Not much.
Doing fantastic.
The Fiend's like, Tyler is listening to Wherein Lies Continue by Slipknot.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Paige, double lariat.
Wow. Matthew is like, anyways, I'm enrolled for business classes and start in April. Also going to a veteran retreat in April. I'm getting some housing and job assistance too. That's still in the paperwork phase.
That's
Good
pretty
for
cool.
you, bud. I'm so happy you're doing
Matt Hardy
something
with
for
the
yourself.
pin. Hybrid
is awesome.
going down.
I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself. That's good. I'd like to hear that.
It's Big Money Matt.
Big Money Matt.
Not just Matt Hardy. It's Big Money Matt.
Big Money Matt and
And
Hangman
Paige.
Page over there. One. Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie says, what's
Hey,
good? What's
Robbie.
good? Travis and Delita.
Just watching some fantastic
Carrot cake.
wrestling.
Carrot cake is good.
Carrot cake has been known to be yummy.
Walter's like, how's NXT doing? I'm watching AEW. Well, they haven't had any matches.
There's no matches, just an attack. Undisputed Era just was attacked. Well, they have Finn Balor with them.
Right.
Adam Cole wasn't there, but Birch and Lorcan and Pinhead, what's his name? Pete Dunne attacked him.
Yeah.
And beat the crap out of him.
He did beat.
And now we have Santos Escobar.
Talking.
Basically, you know who he's talking about, too, so we'll see if there's a little clock in the back going tick-tock, tick-tock.
He's like, oh, you don't scare me, Mr. Cross. Official Australian says, delete that. Travis Scott. Matthew says, nonetheless, I'm sorry for not being around y'all, and everyone in chat are always great, and I'm drinking beer with y'all. Sweet, and I love drinking beer with y'all. Well, good, Matthew. No, Matthew,
Drinking
you need to take care of yourself. That's a good thing.
Yes.
As Ninja says, it's so cold in Cali. Is it, though? Kat Hassan's like, did you guys hear we are getting new tag champions on AEW?
There is a possibility. I heard there was rumors. I mentioned that. That's not for sure. It is live.
Official says it's pretty hot in Bama. In Alabama?
Do you know another Alabama or another Bama?
I don't know.
Like the country group? Look, do they have wanted posters for a missing man?
I think so.
Because he was missing.
He
was kidnapped at the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think they have a missing thing.
Austin Theory was kidnapped before their match.
And he's missing. Yeah, it is a missing poster.
Okay, so now Matt's going to read the contract. Did you add some incentives? We get to see what this contract's all about over on AEW. Remember, Adam changed the contract on Matt, and Matt signed it.
It's a hell of a legal team. Anyways, Ian's back, and Matthew's like, yeah, I need to get away from socialist Democrats, right? Go hide in the hills. Rob is like, big up on 800 subscribers. You guys are doing bits. Respect. Thanks, man.
We're getting there. On our way to 1,000.
Right.
One step at a time.
And Ninja had to leave us, but he did leave Weasley with us. So
Weasley.
Javier's having a snow Thursday and Friday the whole day. Yeah, Javier, that's kind of where we're at. We're going to have snow some more this weekend, too.
We've got a lot of snow. We've had nothing but snow for like 5 days.
And Matthew's like, Man Bear Pig is real.
Man Bear Pig.
I just saw
we were just watching that.
South Park, and he was real.
They had to sign a contract with him.
Smells like UE Civil War. Undisputed Era Civil War. Something's happening
Bamboozled.
there. He bamboozled him.
Yes, lots of bamboozling.
What?
I didn't see that coming, he says. Do it.
A money match?
Yes.
Official.
They're fighting for their first... Oh! Who is it? I'll give you $3,700 to kick his ass.
Jeez. Official Awesome Adam going to SmackDown Heel and feud with Brian. What do y'all think?
Maybe at some point. Yes, I think Adam will be going to the main roster. I think that's why they did the whole attack on O'Reilly. To pass the torch over to O'Reilly.
Right. Because it kind of is like, only minor for some reason have power and water, but pipe busted, but fixed it. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good to break, or not to break, but to fix broken pipes.
Yeah. Rosella's in the chat here.
Hey, Rosella.
Weasley's like, I didn't know that Bobby Fish was close to 50. He's 45. I thought he was like mid-30s.
What? The Fish is that old? Damn. I would have never guessed.
Chris kind of says, and I have a different phone service, so I have unlimited data. Nice. Matthew Minutes, AEW and WWE armed to be talking. Will WWE be bought by, say this like Howard in private parts? Please, WNBC. WNBC.
WNBC.
Well, who was winning the match was Adam Page and what's his face?
Matt Hardy.
And they did win it.
And then the Dark Order just came down and helped him.
Right.
He's going to end up joining them.
And the NXT over there.
Yeah, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, or Indie Wrestling as we call her, going one-on-one with Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon.
Yeah.
That's pay-per-view quality match.
That's the other match that's happening. But that's
over on NXT. Look at that. Young Bucks, Santana and Ortiz tonight. We might get new tag team champions.
Javier's like, I heard that Becky Lynch might be back this Sunday. What?
Well, that would be exciting.
Robbie's like, The Way, what a name for a group. The Way.
The Way.
Wesley's like, did you hear what happened with Guevara and the whole Impact thing?
I have heard that. I just didn't know how true it is.
If it was very...
or if it's just part of the storyline, because you know what is possibly in the storyline. Santana and Ortiz win the titles tonight. Jericho and MJF wrestled them at the pay-per-view March 7th for the tag team titles, which continues the rift between the Inner Circle.
Mm-hmm. They're talking about him right now, so it can't be...
There was a camera on him. Yeah. Your paranoid, stupid, squinty face. Just shut up already. Jericho's heartbroken. Shut up.
Shut up.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Robbie's like, Shotzi and Moon meaning business tonight. I didn't think Moon was out there. I thought it was just
Yeah, it's Moon.
Oh, are they having a tag match?
It's a tag team match,
oh,
yes.
Okay. Simo's like, Keith Lee has been reported to have been pulled from EC. Really? He's been pulled from Elimination Chamber?
I didn't think he was in it.
Yeah, I didn't think he was even in it doing anything.
He's not even in it.
He's not in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, he wasn't in the match.
Was he in any kind of match at Elimination Chamber? I didn't
The
think
triple
he had a
threat,
match.
yes, with...
Oh, that one. Okay, so maybe that's what someone was talking about.
So if he's just now testing positive, there was a whole engagement. There was he was around her a whole bunch. And then he goes to work. And then tests positive.
But is he?
Well, we don't know if he's been pulled.
We don't know why he's been pulled.
That's true, but...
I mean, because I don't think that they would be like, oh, yeah.
A friend of mine, Amy, her dad's in the hospital with it right now.
I hope he's okay.
And he's had it for, right around 10 or 11 days.
Yeah.
And then her mom, got sick a week later. So she just got sick Monday.
Oh.
And he got sick last Saturday.
Oh.
But the doctor said he's getting better. He'll be out of the hospital in the next couple days.
Riho's up next.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Deeb, Riho?
So they didn't put him on a ventilator. They just probably put him on oxygen and monitored him or something?
That's what it seems like. His oxygen was really low.
Yeah.
His daughter is a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
And so she went over there and said, you're going to the hospital. Because she had already given him a little finger monitor.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Rosella's like, I can't wait for spring. You and Travis. You guys are,
31 days away.
Right.
Don't count the days. Make the days count.
True that. Anyways, Weasel's like, I lost respect for that guy. All Lost in Theory. And
Austin Theory's been kidnapped.
Matthew's like, thanks, Miss D. I'm leaving and living and trying to hang. I'm 5 minutes behind. That's all right. Matthew's
fine.
also like, my bear pig was about to bring colder in Texas than Idaho. That's right. Robbie's like, would like to see Cole versus Cesaro. If Cole was on SD, that would be scenes, fam.
It'd be all right. I can handle that.
Yeah, we have Fat Laces in the chat. Hey, Fat Laces.
Hey,
no one gonna mention a jaguar head just laying in the ring, right? Just there. And Matthew's like, damn, y'all beat me to 800 subscribers, Ella. I might need to unsubscribe, Ella. Good job pointing that out, Ravi. That's not nice.
There's no race. We're heading in the same direction.
As Matthew says, Matt Hardy has been working with Impact. He might have been.
I'm sure he is, absolutely.
Sure.
That's where Private Party's been. So, yeah.
Mm.
And now they're obviously here.
Right.
We're in Jaguar Heads.
We're in Jaguar Heads. Let's see. Ian says, bye. See you later, guys. All right.
All right. See you, bud.
Weasley's like, the Dark Order is such an underrated team. Dude, don't start that crap. Robbie's like, would like to see Cole versus Cesar. Oh, I read that one. Lisa's, no one gonna mention a Jaguar head, and that I read that. Okay. Rosella's like heartbroken now. Aw. Robbie's like, Matthew, I had to big up Travis and Dalitha. Their channel is decent and they have good banter and content.
Back and forth.
And Fat Lisa's freshly squeezed finally in a match tonight.
Yeah, hey, it's been a minute, huh? I mean, with only 2 hours for the show, they have to fit all these stars in there. And so it is pretty hard for him to get everybody involved.
Matthew's like, Man Bear Pig is climate change. Don't get me started on that. Remember, peek off, double wrap your peckers because 2 layers is better than 1. Yes, I'm so far behind on here.
2 masks.
It's all right. Smells like Keith might be injured. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I know MVP's injured. He got hurt on Raw, so he's out for a while.
Who is?
MVP.
He got hurt?
In that tag team match, yeah.
Oh, so Riddle hurt him. They need to punish him.
He needs
to sit in the corner.
He needs to be fired. Maki Ito. What? Maki Ito looked way better. She looks like a little Riho, though. Aisha Kong.
Couldn't imagine why she moved on.
Yeah, I can't wait to call this match at the pay-per-view or whenever they're going to have this final to the women's. I'm going to have no idea how to say these poor people's names. Roll your R's. I don't think you roll your R's. When is this? Next
Monday.
week? Oh, so it's on Monday. Just on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We've seen Emmy before.
Yeah.
Real Miyazami. All right. What do we got going on?
Well, we got a match going on right now. With
Yeah.
women on both sides.
That 1%. Oh, Ryota's in the chat. Hey, Ryota, how's it going? Matthew's like, LOL, Misty, you're the greatest. Hashtag WNBC. Ravi is like, if Cole came to SmackDown, they should push him for the IC title. Should they? Should they?
Cole?
Should they? Ravi, should they?
Not for a minute, but after a while, after he earns his stripes. He is young. He is a guy that you could push the company on it after a while.
Right. Looks like, man, it's so hard to stay awake. The snow is falling and it's cold, so all the animals are in the big shelter we made for when bad weather hits. We can stay in with the animals to keep them calm. It's very peaceful and calming with the entire zoo snuggling us. Yeah, that's pretty cool. No anxiety. It's always a good thing. Okay.
Look at it's Riho. We haven't seen her in a few months.
Travis's most hated opponent.
I don't like
He hates
her being
immensely.
champion. She's
Hates
not champion,
her.
so it's fine now.
He hates her. Although the belt looked better on her than it does on anybody else.
It was like custom made for her. It's a little doll belt. It fit my little WWE wrestlers from the 80s.
Ian's back. Rosella's like, who is the best in WWE? I think who the best is whoever you think the best is.
Yeah, there's a lot of good wrestlers in WWE.
Ryota says, Travis, you are going to get an email from WWE on Friday. In order for you to be able to get on Thunderdome, you have to get on at 5 p.m. your time Friday. But I'll send you the link also. How long were the Raw? Nothing.
We'll try to get on there.
Looks like we have the individual shelter for the different species, then one big one for cold weather. Nice. Oh.
This Riho, Serena Deeb. So Serena Deeb is a champion,
right?
by the way.
And Riho has been a champion.
48 weeks.
Fat Lisa's like...
Is that right? That can't be right. Maybe it's 38 weeks.
Fat Lisa's cooking some butt.
She wasn't...
Oh, dude.
She wasn't a champion for a year.
Who?
The only person we're talking about, yeah.
Serena Deeb?
No.
Oh, I don't care. Riho was still a champion.
Not for a year.
Doesn't matter. She was still a champion. And Serena Deeb just... I thought she just won that from what's-her-face. I thought she just won that from...
She did. Not too long ago.
So how is that a year?
Nobody has it a year. I'm saying they haven't added a year.
Oh, okay. You had said something about weeks, and I was like...
Yeah, something like 38 weeks Riho was champion.
Oh, yeah. She was a champion for quite a while.
Serena Deeb got Riho in a headlock.
Anyways, Fat Lisa's isn't cooking human butts. He's cooking butt for pulled pork.
That's a good one.
So the house smells like barbecue.
Yummy.
Barbecue. Smells like Carlito has left WWE. Oh, he came and left, huh?
He looks pretty good. Maybe he'll go somewhere else.
He spit in the face of those who are uncool.
Yeah.
He's like, I am done with you, WWE. Cool. Landon's like -1 demanding orders and leading the Dark Order just like his father did. Rip Brody, yeah?
Smacking people up.
Robbie's like, yeah, Cole would be decent in a feud for the IC title with Apollo E and Sammy.
Yeah, they could put him in it right now. For something like that. I mean, they could possibly put it on him, but I don't know if they're going to do it that soon. I think they're going to have him go ahead and wrestle O'Reilly and let O'Reilly beat him before he leaves. And that's going to be a minute. That could even be around WrestleMania time. Which is like, what, 51 days away? 52 days away? Something like that. Oh, I am having a hard time concentrating on both of these matches at the same time. Riho throwing Deeb into the corner. That's not a corner. That's the ropes. And off.
By the way,
knocks
on
Riho
NXT,
down.
It's still that tag match.
Shotzi Blackheart and Indy Hartwell are in the ring right now.
Yes. So it is still that match. So just so you guys know. Fatley's like, Riho's belt fits the Pillow Buddies just perfect. Official Larson says, don't get me started on the Thunderdome. It's bad.
My Buddy. Do you remember those? The My Buddy wrestling dolls?
No.
That's what he's talking about. They were little wrestling-shaped pillows.
I kind of remember them, but I mean, I remember the advertisements for them.
I can honestly say I never had one, and I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't. I would still have it right now.
Ryota's like, how long were the Raw matches? And Lacey is actually really pregnant.
65 minutes total of airtime, the wrestling matches on Monday. 65 minutes. But that was because of a gauntlet match that lasted most of the whole third hour. So if you took that one out and just put normal matches in there, it might have been under 40 minutes of wrestling time. We will send out next Monday because I will time it next Monday.
So Crybaby Gargano's like outside with a white van. I think he thinks he found Austin Theory, maybe.
And he could have. We watched a show just like that. You remember that? Had like not Russell Crowe. What was the other guy? Gerard Butler in it. And his daughter got kidnapped.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes like completely ape shit and like starts burning like handicapped people in bathtubs. Remember? And then he finds her and she's buried under an old car. Spoiler.
Yeah.
That's what this wrestling storyline reminds me
of. Robbie's like, Talitha, your thoughts on Britt Baker?
She likes getting her teeth done.
As a dentist, I wouldn't know how she is. As a wrestler,
she's one of the top girls in the whole entire channel. I would honestly put her in the top 5.
Yeah. I could probably, do without her and be fine. Rosella's like, I like your videos and subscribe. Oh, well, thanks.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
We appreciate those thumbs up on those videos. Those help us out a lot, too.
All of it does.
Besides your subscription, watching us and notifications.
Hanging out with us for hours upon hours, 3 times a week.
Right?
Plus, like this week, we're going to be on like every day, except for Thursday.
We weren't on yesterday.
This, like, coming up. So, starting Friday, will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah, but Saturday is only a prediction.
Oh, look who it is!
Hey, he found Austin Theory!
He saved him!
What is he dressed like?
He's just in his swimsuit. Ember Moon rolls up Hartwell. 2 and 3. Ember Moon.
With a distraction. He's all clapping for him. Gargano's like, no, that's not who we're clapping for. He was clapping for her, Ember Moon and them.
He's like, I'm just really happy right now. Shotzi Blackheart hasn't won a match since I don't know when. What? I know she was on that team that just won, but she did not get a victory. She didn't pin anybody. I like how he's dressed.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Do you? Oh, funny. Anyways, we have I'm your 800 subscriber. Cool.
I'm your 800 subscriber.
Robbie's like, Travis, your
name.
thoughts on Vince keeping Shut-em on WrestleMania this year? Shoot. I don't know.
Basically keeping it quiet, you mean? Or fans? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Travis, your thoughts on Vince keeping SCHTUM on WrestleMania this year? Shustum? Smegma. Exactly. Matthew's like, Robbie, they put up with me. LOL, they are genuine people on the internet. A rarity.
Oh, yeah.
We love Matthew. Matthew is an amazing person. As Matthew says, Piccolo, I'm calling over. Right? Fat Laces is making freaking pork butt. Who doesn't want to eat pork butt? That shit's delicious. Hey, look, it's everybody's favorite guy to not like.
Right? McCaffrey's over there. McAfee. That's it.
Got it.
McAfee looks like he's back, though. A lot of people said, well, he's not under contract anymore, but it looks like he still is.
Either that or he's just doing some promo things for who all we know. Is that Walter?
No.
That guy in the thing?
No.
Oh.
Walter's not built like that.
That guy's got a really weird
shape.
Yeah, they all do.
Killian Dane.
Joe Coffey and Rampage Rowan.
Old Joe
Tomorrow
Coffey.
At 3 p.m. Eastern.
I know.
I
need to remember to watch that, and I forget every single Thursday. And I even have an alarm that goes off.
What time is it?
1
o'clock our time. At least it's like Dexter Lumis obviously doesn't know how to cosplay Hannibal Lecter very well, right?
He just let him go.
He forgot to lop off part of his head. I'm your 800.
What?
Hannibal Lecter?
He cuts off people's heads.
Okay, so did you ever watch like one of the last ones with Ray Liotta in it?
No.
Okay,
but that's pretty funny.
He sits Ray Liotta down like he is like a dick to like Clarice or whatever. Ray Liotta's character. So he like basically kidnaps Ray Liotta's character, and he has him sitting at a kitchen table, and he has Hannibal Lecter has Clarice there, and they're talking. And he's trying to teach Ray Liotta, like, manners because he's not being very nice. Anyway, so all of a sudden he has this, like blood just kind of trickle down his head like this. And so,
Ray
Lecter
into the
gets up
corner.
and pulls off the top of his head, like his cap of his head. And just kind of like, it's just like, okay.
I've seen brain surgeries like that before. And then they touch parts of the brain, and then because you have to be awake when you're having brain surgery. And then all of a sudden the person will be like, no, like half of their face will give up. And then they mark it with little pieces of paper so they know where on the brain they're at.
Yeah.
And then they cut it up and take out the infected areas.
Yep.
So Serena Deeb just hurt herself, it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, she's had a problem with that right leg, it looks like. At least it's like, there's plenty to share, but I save a big plate for my tribal chief, of course.
Oh, yeah, you got to do that. Head of the table. your mom. The real tribal chief.
The real one.
We were just watching some movie show yesterday about some family that lives in Georgia or something. And they
Married with the Bernards. It's on Netflix. It's a reality show.
They own a funeral home, and it's on Netflix. It's pretty amazing. And she's definitely the head of the table.
It was pretty funny. I heard it on the radio. They were talking about it. I was like, I gotta check that out. So that's why I checked it out yesterday, because I was like, I wonder how funny that really is. It is actually pretty funny. Robbie says shushdom means quiet. Oh, all right, I'll say it shushdom then. Officials like Finn Balor had a family, did he?
Family.
Robbie's like, Travis, what's your thoughts on Vince keeping quiet on WrestleMania this year? Oh, there you go.
There you go. I mean, why not? It just makes so much better surprises to happen than if everybody knows everything that's going to happen.
I don't like spoilers. I like being surprised.
Oh, Deeb almost at Riho.
I have a better genuine reaction to surprises
when they're real.
I don't know what they are.
Right.
Walter's like, AEW, good wrestling. Nice.
So do you think they put Riho on this side of the bracket to lose?
Possibly. Okay, she could have lost on the Japanese side too, because there's a lot of ladies over there that are like really big.
Right. But it's just weird. I mean, if they had like an all Japanese finish, final.
Matthew's like, T-Rex, instead of rolling an R, just hold it. Be the R. 6 minutes behind, LOL. I'm done standing by the window. Never give up, comrades. All right, Matthew, you take care of yourself out there.
Riho. There you go. Riho.
Good luck with all your stuff. If we don't talk to you again before April, I'm glad that you're doing some business classes. That's freaking awesome.
School is important to somebody.
Samo says, did you see the street fight last week on NXT UK?
No.
No, we don't watch it.
No.
I'm at work, so.
I keep forgetting to watch it.
Fat Lisa's like, it's for grilled cheese with barbecue, caramelized onions, and fried up jalapeno on sourdough bread. That's some good shit right there.
Yes, jalapenos.
Luke, take notes. Rosella's like, what's your favorite movie?
1, 2, year one.
Movies.
I got so many. Back to the Future, year one. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is hilarious.
Kushida's like, what?
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Kushida looks confused. Official Larson says, Joe Coffey reminds me of John Coffey. Best movie ever, The Green Mile.
Green Mile, pretty good movie.
Number 1, Fried Green Tomatoes. 2, The Green Mile. 3, No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred. I'm a dinky. He's all crying because Hogan's holding him out of the limit driver.
Walter is like, I'm going for the NWA champ in AEW for the win. Robbie's like, what's the main event for for Maha? For Mania. What's the main event for Mania?
It'll be Roman Reigns versus somebody. Edge, possibly. That'll be night 2. Night 1 will be Drew McIntyre versus somebody.
Walter's like, what matches on NXT? Well, right now they just started a match
Isaiah
with
Swerve Scott and
Velveteen.
And
Ruff.
Leon Ruff.
I couldn't quite see him over there in the corner. He had to come around. Looks like, excuse you? Oh no, don't excuse me. Take notes on what Fat Laces is making so that you can make stuff like make that too. It's just right down your alley of stuff to make. I was saying take
Serena
notes
Deeb.
because I think you should make it and try it. What's your problem? My gosh.
Hit her with the coup de grace
Rare.
and did not get her pinned.
Not surprising.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
She beat Nyla Rose with that move.
She did.
Serena Deeb rolls her up. No. Serena Deeb gonna end this?
Turnbuckle. Not fun.
Oh, nope.
No.
Riho slips under her.
Serena Deeb shouldn't be able to do that. Her leg's all broken.
Uh-oh.
What?
We know how Riho wins.
Ooh. She like flipped her. What?
Ah, shit.
What?
Riho with the dub.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
I
didn't.
did.
Really? Is it because she's Japanese?
No, it's because they like her for some reason.
Why do you hate her?
Because she's tiny and it makes no sense. Serena Deeb is a champion, for crap's sake, and just lost.
Smells like, I was just challenging Roman. It's an obvious setup, and I'm convinced Roman will bring back the WHC just to goad Edge into challenging him.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to definitely be. I think that's what's going to happen there. It'll be Edge.
Official Larson's like, they were saying Roman versus Lesnar versus Keith Lee Mania. I don't know. Keith Lee's getting out of the Elimination Chamber, and Samoa's saying he might be injured. Then we don't know who.
It's 50 days, though. But, I mean, there's no hint at Lesnar coming back. Although Lesnar did say that he will come back when there's fans. And that's their first show where there's going to be fans back. So it is possible.
True. It is possible.
I mean, but you would think that they would want to do it as a surprise. So they would have to set the title match up to where the guy that was going to fight for the title gets hurt on the way to the ring. Or something happens and they're like, well, we got a replacement. And bring him in as a babyface. And just watch the reaction.
Right.
They could do it as a heel too, but... Jade Cargill showing off her hoop skills. Did she play basketball? Is she a professional basketball player?
I have no idea.
I mean, everybody... Oh! Shaq draining free throws. It's about as realistic as Bigfoot.
That's funny.
The abominable snowman.
Official license that felt like
So we know why this is happening now on the 3rd instead of at the pay-per-view.
Oh.
Because they might have the All-Star game that weekend.
Oh.
And they'd rather have Shaq at the All-Star game than at the pay-per-view.
Well, of course they would. That'd be weird, right?
Chucky T!
Fat Lisa's like, the ending of Hot Tub Time Machine was amazing, and how the one guy calls his future wife and she's still a kid.
Oh my God, right? You sucking a dick!
Poor girl.
She's 9. I love when he's up with the other girl in the hot tub, and he's all crying.
Looks like I made homemade.
You're married? Yeah, she's 9 right now.
She's 9 right now. She's like, what? Looks like I made homemade poutine for dinner with grilled cheese, actually. Yeah? I was just saying because Fat Lisa's making, like, pulled pork for grilled cheese sandwiches. And I was like, damn, that's just right up Luke's alley of food objects.
Fast and
Pulled
Furious
pork
6.
with grilled cheese, caramelized onions, and fried up jalapenos on sourdough bread.
Screenshot it. Get on it. Cook it.
That's right up Luke's alley for the type of foods he talks about all the time in here that he makes. Just figured it was part of it. It should be part of his repertoire. He should put that on his menu. I'm all trying to help him out with food to eat. You should make this, and he's all like, "Rawr!" It's like, meh.
Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Oh, he missed him.
He did.
It's because that guy's so little. He just
Leon.
disappeared. Rob is like, you guys should check out these 2 films. This is England and Dead Man's Shoes, 2 quality films. I bet they are. If they're English, they're probably hilarious.
Are they on the comedy side? I'm more of a comedy side guy. I like mindless television. Oh, Leon beat Isaiah Swerve Scott.
What? Look, he's even confused. They're both confused. He's like, I lost to this kid, and the kid's like, I won? I won? I won? I won!
I did!
I did it! I won! Well, you better make it now then, Luke. You better do it now.
Right now.
You better make it now. You better make it this weekend. He's like, I see, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop eating pork. Starting next week, we are getting a pig as a rescue. That's hilarious. You know, we have chickens. I still eat chicken. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I don't associate the two. I would associate it if I killed it and then cooked it. But I don't associate the two. My biggest thing is I know chickens don't live that long.
Those chickens are going to be buried. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not going to be eaten.
I'm like, am I going to just bury them? Like,
people will kill them and eat them. I know they do because I've heard people say that, but I don't think...
Well, once they slow down the laying, then you give them away or they go upstate or whatever, and it's like, I'll keep them. They're fine.
And
they don't have names, though. I have not named them.
That's true. They do, as I was just saying, they don't have names, so it's just kind of funny. As Walter says, Riho won. Yes, she did. Riho did win. Robbie's like, AEW women's
Swerve
match
Scott is
decent
pouting,
today.
and now he's beating up Leon.
Well, that's not surprising. He's kind of a crybaby.
What a dick move.
He's very like, yeah, he's a dick. Ian's like, I win. Do you? Do you win?
Luther in there.
That's cool. What do you win? What kind of prize did you get? Official Larson's like, Lee's really going downhill. What? No. Fat Lisa's like, next round she's going against Thunder Rosa, about to get murdered. Sorry, Riho. Robbie's like, is Nia and Shayna showing up on NXT tonight? I don't know.
Pentago going after Chucky T.
Fat Lisa's like, best friends. Yippee. Walter's like, Orange Cassidy for the win.
Luther gonna beat him right out of the gate. Look at this.
Ouch.
It's over. Cassidy kicks out.
I think he literally threw him on his noggin right there.
Luther undressing him.
As Fat Lisa says, awesome, like that sounds yummy. Yeah, I've never had poutine. It should be really good. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. All it is french fries smothered in brown gravy and cheese.
Why not? Fuck it. Sounds good to me. Cassidy's in a lot of trouble. He sneaks out. Uh-oh. Down onto the floor.
Rosella says King Kong versus Godzilla 2021.
Yes, it's March 26th, I think. Kind of excited about this.
Travis really likes that.
That's like my wheelhouse right there. I used to have nightmares about Godzilla all the time. He used to come and destroy my school in my nightmares. Because I've watched so many damn Godzilla movies.
Why would that be a nightmare?
I was in it.
You were in the school?
Yeah, we were like all hiding.
That's different.
In like a canal that's off to the side, and Godzilla's like, brrr. And we had like a big 3-story school.
Right.
It wasn't these like little one-level schools that most schools are nowadays. This is like an old-fashioned school that was made in like the 1800s.
Right.
It's still there. It's still in use, by the way. Cassidy pins Luther. The freshly squeezed one.
Wow,
in his jeans.
Won. Good for him.
He won quick.
That was a quick one. He went against Luther fast.
Because nobody cares who Luther even is. Why is he there? Moving along.
Look.
Time to recycle these people.
He's like, here, I'll be your butler.
Right.
Guy.
Well, they're best friends.
So, it's different. Let's see. Robbie's like, not comedy films. Dead Man's Shoes is more thriller, and this is England is more of a drama. I see. Looks like real poutine is fries smothered in white gravy and cheese curd. Really?
Sounds way
every
better.
recipe
White gravy.
I've seen that's even from Canadians, and I know you're Canadian.
From Canada.
Is brown gravy with cheese curds. And I know it's cheese curds, not like shredded cheese. I know it's cheese curds. But every recipe I've seen is brown. Not one of them has been white.
White sounds better, though.
Well, for you like country gravy. I don't like country gravy. I'm not a huge fan. Unless it's got sausage and it's going over like biscuits.
Just put your sausage with your potato fries.
Established in 1987.
When do you get your bed?
Tuesday.
Excited? Excited to sleep Tuesday night?
I am to a certain degree. I just hope it doesn't smell. Like, I was reading some reviews, and some people are like, I kind of wish I would have let it air out for a little bit before I started sleeping on it because it smelled.
Oh,
like
Team Taz. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Don't do that. Just sleep on it. Just live normal. Wear a mask or something to bed.
Ew. Spray it with Febreze. Febreze, fabric Febreze. Just spray it with fabric Febreze. Oh, that's funny.
Febreze.
Warner Music Group. Hey, Warner.
Hey, Warner Music
Pat
Group.
back in WWE.
It sure looks like it.
Looked like he was on NXT for.
Looks like he was in a private jet or something flying.
Might have thrown out a promo thing or something. We weren't really listening to him, so we don't know what he was saying.
We got a Cat and a Carter over there on NXT. Did they call him Cat and Carter? That's what they should call him if they don't.
I don't think they do. They just call him Casey and...
Carter.
Caden or Caven or whatever her first name is. The other one.
Right.
Luke's like, when I'm in Canada, it's all white gravy, but in Canada, a lot of places and people Americanize poutine with brown gravy. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Where's the Stinger? You know, we are going to get a Stinger sighting because he is going to come out and talk. Here he comes. Let it snow.
Yeah, it's like, did Orange Cassidy lost or win? Orange Cassidy won.
He won. He won it pretty easily, too. He beat Luther.
Yeah. Where's like, not funny. I don't know what's not funny. Something. Robbie, message retracted. Fat Lisa's like, Brian Cage is a real-life He-Man figure.
He does. Doesn't he look just like Adam?
Robbie's like, Sting is a legend, but how is he still wrestling? He's not really wrestling,
He
though.
hasn't really wrestled yet. He will be wrestling at the pay-per-view on the 7th, though. Make sure you join us for that one. But how's that going to end up happening?
I don't
This
know.
is Aaliyah and... What was her name?
I don't know.
She's tall.
No. Catanzaro's really short.
I'm pretty
She's
sure
like
the other girl's died.
5'2". She looks like an Amazon next to those little tiny midgets.
She's a tall girl.
I think those girls are just midgets. Catanzaro cannot be. How tall are those ropes?
4 feet.
Yeah, she's only like 4'8". Look at her chin doesn't even come to the rope.
Oh, Sting getting offensive. Look at him.
Finally beating somebody up a little bit.
Uh-oh, around that neck, too. Oh, look at him power out of it, though. The Stinger.
He's like, don't touch my back.
The Stinger getting beat up.
Taz is like, I'll get the back.
Oh, not on that neck. Oh, he did. He powerbombed him down on that neck. That repaired neck.
Hopefully he's okay.
He's fine. He threw the battle.
The heaviest guy, the strongest man to do this, so you won't hurt him. Which is funny.
I'm sure Will Hobbs could have done it also.
Robbie's like, is that Taz? Yeah,
that is
that's
Big
Taz
Taz.
in the brown with the orange hat. And then that's his kid in the...
Taz Jr.
In the...
Then you got Brian Cage.
The hood all up and everything.
Absolute Ricky Starks out there somewhere. There he is, isn't he?
I didn't see him anywhere.
Oh, is he not out there?
I don't know.
No, I don't see Absolute.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
Will
where he's
Hobbs. No Starks or Hobbs. Sounds like a movie. Starks and Hobbs.
at. That's because there was that Hobbs movie. With what's his face?
Will and Hobbs.
Looks
Oh!
like Casey Catanzaro is 5 foot even. Lies. That bitch is only like 4'8". There's no way she's 5 foot even.
Maybe with her shoes on. Young Bucks, Santana and Ortiz. Look at this. Kingston in there with the Butcher and the Blade. Jon Moxley and the Murder Hawk. And then Rey Fenix. Hell yeah, that's going to be a great match.
Huh. Interesting. Friends against friends. But this is about, yeah, if Jake Roberts can take a bump, pretty sure Sting is fine. Robbie's
Yeah, as
like,
long as they take it easy. Oh,
Cal's still
shit. Look who
going,
just
"Jeez,
showed up.
Sam."
Look who just showed up.
Oh, she mad.
Kat and Carter are going to be in trouble. Why are they going to her?
Because she's all like, how
Carter.
dare you attack me when I was talking to your lady in her face? And Xylee's like, bitch, you show respect.
They're like the same height, except for she's on a ramp.
Uh-huh.
Sally's jacked. Don't grab me by my wrist.
Ew, gross.
Ew.
You've been marked by the devil. You're gonna die. Ew, Casey's so in trouble. She's in trouble.
I want to see that match. Both of those two. That'd be funny. the battle of the little people. It's like Little People Atlanta.
Whatever. Casey's partner isn't much taller. That's what I said. They're all out there, and those other ladies look like ginormous Amazon ladies because they're so small. I mean, those ladies could be like 5'9", 5'10", and they look like giants compared to them because the others are so tiny.
Did you say 5'10"? Yeah, if a girl's 5'10", she's gonna be tower. That's like Nia Jax's height.
Yeah, so I said like 5'8", 5'10". Fat Lisa's like, so they need to go. They go to Miami, and Starks and Hobbs bust a drug cartel led by Eddie Kingston. There you go. That's it.
Amen.
You've got that all down, Fat Lisa's. Write it up. And Fat Lisa's like, give me money, Hollywood. Robbie's like, AEW, the WWF retirement home. Ha ha. Not really, Robbie. They have just as many old people over there on WWE as they do on AEW.
Yeah, they use the legends a little bit more as part of their show on AEW. But they
Should.
have younger wrestlers. The wrestlers on WWE,
Are
even in
geriatric.
NXT, are old. NXT's age of their roster is pretty old.
Their average age of their wrestlers is 35. That's literally the average age of people who go to the college in our town. It's supposed to be a college town. It's a geriatric town. It's old people town.
We do have a basketball team, though. Did you hear when they asked Michael Jordan?
Do we have a basketball? We don't have a basketball.
They asked Michael Jordan if his team, the 96 Bulls or whatever, 97 Bulls, 96 Bulls, could beat this Lakers team.
Yeah.
And he said yes. And they said, well, by how much? He said, I don't know, 2 or 3. And he's like, why only 2 or 3? He's like, because most of us are almost 60. That's Michael Jordan right there.
That's funny.
Oh, you're talking about us in our prime? Not even close.
I mean, now they might win, maybe.
No, he said that the Bulls would win, but it would only be by 2 or 3 points.
Yeah.
Why only 2 or 3? Because most of us are gonna be 60. It's like, oh, we got it.
Robbie wants to know, Travis, what's your thoughts on 50 Cent being a boxer?
Oh, come on.
That's about as bad as Jake and Logan Paul being boxers. Seriously, people.
It's fantastic. I will definitely be paying for it. I love 50 Cent.
I just want to see his ass beat.
That's going to be a tough one because he is so much bigger than Mayweather. That's who he's fighting, is Mayweather.
Oh, God.
But, I don't know. They used to be friends, but not anymore.
So instead of him fighting...
That's still supposed to happen. I haven't got my money back yet. They haven't even brought it up. It's funny that site hasn't even brought up that fight's not happening. You could still buy tickets right now for that fight for Saturday.
That just seems kind of dumb.
I seriously sent them an email, and they said, we're looking for a new date.
Mm-hmm.
We'll announce it soon.
Right.
But they're still selling tickets for the 20th. Like, how is that not against the law? Like, some kids out there going, I got to pay $70. Their dad's buying it for them because it doesn't say that the fight's not going on. I haven't been on there in like a couple days, so I probably shouldn't say that, but...
They have a cartoon book that you could have read them.
Are they in love?
They love each other.
Kenny Omega reading to kids. So Beth Phoenix is going to introduce the Glamazon, the new Glamazon. And what's her name? Dakota Kai.
Oh, yeah.
Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota.
I see.
That's it. He talked about his match with Jericho.
Oh.
And that was it.
Is he going to leave his belt there? Can he come play?
Nakazawa, he wants to play. We hate Nakazawa. We hate Nakazawa. Oh!
Oh,
It's a good old-fashioned beatdown.
that's not very nice.
They don't like Nakazawa.
Guess not. You might want to take your thing with you.
They leave the world title.
That's what I said. They better, take their world title with them.
Tony Schiavone. They beat his ass. It's good.
That's funny.
That's right now?
Yes.
How is this not the main event? So I don't think there's going to be a title change. What have you been doing? I just noticed that you're not even here.
I am here.
Are you? What you
there
been
was
doing?
commercials on, and then they just came back with this. They had that whole Kenny Omega sequence with him reading to kids. I was paying attention to all of it. They haven't had a match. They just have Beth over here on NXT giving the title stuff to the tag champion people. MSK and Dakota Kai and
Yes, both.
Raquel Gonzalez.
I wonder if they actually get to keep those trophies. And if they do, whose house does it stay in?
Maybe.
Or do they have to give each one of them one? It's a lot of trophies. Here comes the Bucks.
Robbie's like, haha, delete them, Travis. You cracked me up with your 50-cent comment. Robbie's like, you should get a blazer like Beth's. Yeah, I should get a flowery blazer.
She wears that stuff. Don't tempt her. She might.
I do.
You better get one. Get the old Beth Phoenix blazer.
Right?
Blazer. Laser. Is there any other lasers?
Blazers?
I already said blazer.
Lasers?
I said laser.
Oh.
And I said glazer.
Oh, so they just make like a milk gravy, I see.
Old milk gravy.
I was just curious.
Santana and Ortiz, this should be a
Luke was talking
fantastic
about how the
match.
more authentic has white gravy, but basically it's just a milk gravy that they do, like you would for sausage and gravy, kind of thing.
All right, we got a Jackson starting it out with Ortiz here.
Yeah. Ah! It's Vindicator. He booed in the chat.
Boo!
It's scary. It's a scary boo, like scary,
Like boo. Ah!
Exactly. Ah! Fat Liz is like, no one makes me bleed my own blood. That's
Nobody
right.
makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Travis says those quotes all the time, and I don't even know what movies they're from.
That one's from Dodgeball.
That's right. That's right. It's Ben Stiller's character says it. Like, you have to tell me that. I'm like, oh, I remember now. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
There they are, Raquel Gonzalez
Dakota
and
Kai.
Dakota Kai with one arm out. That's how you wear a jacket. Or a shirt thing.
It's a jacket.
Is it a jacket? I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was a jacket or a shirt.
She's wearing a jean jacket.
Who wouldn't? I wonder if McKenna wants a jean jacket. I should
No.
probably get her one.
She won't. Nope. You're barking up the wrong tree on that one.
Because it's not a hoodie.
Yeah. She doesn't like anything that's like remotely like fashionably cool.
I have an Outcast as a child. Why not? I wore the most expensive and most lavish stuff my whole life. And then she's like, I just want a hoodie. I'm like, Kenna, she wanted a pair of shoes that weren't a brand name. And I was like, no. They're like $30. I was like, no.
But they're cool
I cannot break down and do it. Like, I mean, even if they just cost more, I'd buy them. You know what I mean? Like, it reminds
at least 80, then I might think about it.
Right? It reminds me of the show. I think it was
Look, there they are.
like Joe Dirt or
Nia
whatever.
and Shayna.
There they are.
There they are. They're making their appearance.
Over
Nia
on
Jackson,
NXT.
Shayna Baszler over on NXT, the women's tag champions, showing up.
Maybe we'll get a little bit of some information. Since it's part of the main roster, I'm going to flip over there so I can listen to it.
The Dusty Cup.
The Dusty Cup. But now they're going to be on the... Now they get to face us. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Helping them in.
What a nice group of dudes.
MSK. Oh, shit.
She's like, yeah, you better run, you little monsters.
Look at the size difference. She's like 3 or 4 inches taller. I wonder if she has...
She has heels on.
Heels, yeah.
See, she has a couple inch heels on. So does Nia, though. They're wearing almost the same size heel on their boots. And Raquel's still taller than Nia.
This is Nia. And this is Raquel. She's big.
She's big. This is Shayna.
This is Shayna.
What's she going to say about her?
She ran away after Rhea beat her ass.
I forgot that Dakota Kai is Australian. She doesn't talk very often, and so when she talks, it's like, oh. Vindicator's like, LOL, delete that. How
the
are
one
you
I
guys
beat.
doing so far? We're
doing fantastic.
Seeing through these wrestling shows and such with their participation trophies. That's right.
There's a giant trophy in there for participating.
Rosella's laughing. Smo's like, sorry, I keep leaving. I'm a moderator in another chat.
You're fine.
Don't worry about it, Smo. We're just happy that you kind of come in and say hi and hang out with us a little bit. Robbie's like, Duluthi, you two friends from Raw have shown up. My two friends, Nia and Shayna.
Two best friends that anybody could have. They were the two best friends that anybody could have.
I wouldn't mind having Nia as a friend. I'm sure she'd be a fun friend.
I'm going to kick your head off.
Look, they got popcorn.
They got popcorn. Why wouldn't you have popcorn?
Beth and the MSK have popcorn in the corner. Beth's all eating it like, yeah. Let's see what happens in this drama play.
Isn't that a banana?
No.
Oh,
It
cheeky.
just means girl.
Oh.
Woman, girl, young lady, I guess you could say. Chick. But yes, there's a banana company that has Chiquita.
Ladies,
Chiquita
ladies, you're all pretty.
You're all pretty. Well, maybe. No, not all of them. Fat Lisa's like, ruh-roh, tag champs. Dakota was frightened as fuck of Shayna in an old backstory.
I can see Dusty saying that.
Oh, hell yeah. As long as she doesn't fall on her hole.
Yeah.
Walter's
My
like,
hole.
okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown 8 p.m. and trivia. All right, Walter, have a good rest of your week. We will see you on Friday night, bud.
Hey, Walter. Right now we're just listening in to these big girls.
Yeah. You never met me. Vindicator's like, I hope Shayna and I actually wrestle in NXT on like the Kabuki Warriors. At least Shayna and Bayley competed there when they were champions.
March 3rd. March 3rd, guys.
Home turf.
That's
March
the same
3rd.
night. It's going to be the exact same time that Shaq's going to be wrestling.
They're like, well, we don't care about the women.
That's how they're going to do it to the girls, is have it during the Shaq match. I'm going to take that boot, shove it so far up your hole, you'll never get it out.
And then say, dead. We're dead. Dead.
He's seizing. He's like, oh, this is fantastic.
I'm dead. Oh, they're fighting in the parking lot.
Who is that?
Finn O'Reilly. Maybe? No? I don't know.
They're still there.
Oh, maybe it's the other guy. O'Reilly and what's his face?
Fish?
Maybe?
Or not Fish. Redrick Strong. Redrick.
Yeah, that guy. That's probably who it was.
All right, we're back over on NXT
In
AEW. Sorry about that.
We're over on AEW. We're watching
Santana and Ortiz dismantle the Young Bucks.
Yep, we're watching them.
This is a world title match, by the way. This is for the tag team championships.
Wow. That's amazing. Vindicator's like, by the way, seems like Dakota is trying to be a Peyton Royce mini-me. By the way, the Lacey Evans pregnancy storyline is a dreadful left turn.
Oh, well, since it's true.
Well, she actually is pregnant.
That's
so,
it just threw a wrench in their plans.
She just found out on Friday and had told him, like...
Monday. About 3 hours before the show started.
Like 3 hours before the show started.
The funny part about it is you would be surprised how many people believe Ric Flair really got her pregnant.
Oh, I'm not surprised by it.
I love it.
I think it's funny that people
Slick Rick, call him daddy.
That's hilarious. But anyways, Ravi's like, hi, and Gonzalez so need to kick Nia and Shayna's ass.
I want to know what they're going to do with women's matches for this next pay-per-view.
Right?
If they're going to even have one.
I don't know. With Lacey not being able to be in the match,
Are they going to replace her with Peyton?
Or if they'll just not have anybody.
Maybe have Peyton Royce take her place, or Peyton took her storyline. Right. All of a sudden, Ric Flair's with Peyton Royce. Just weird.
Fat Lisa's like MSK
1,
collapsed.
2,
oh, Lord.
3. Oh, so close.
Gonzalez said something but retracted it. But anyways, Vindicator's like, take lessons, Raw and SmackDown. That's how you do a promo segment. Great job, ladies. Which is kind of funny, Vindicator, because Nia and Shayna are from Raw.
Nia knows how to pull a
She
promo.
does.
She
That's
did
what
good.
I mean. Like, Nia can talk. Like, everybody doesn't give her credit, but she can freaking talk.
She does fine.
Shayna, on the other hand, she's a little difficult sometimes.
No, she's not. She's as calculated as her wrestling, and it just doesn't come off as smooth.
Yeah. Looks like, Dakota was Peyton's mentor in NXT, so actually Peyton is a Dakota mini-me. But Peyton's taller than Dakota.
Oh my God, what does that have to do with anything? I think she has more supple
tiny.
boobies. She has different kinds of boobs. So.
Vindicator's like, congrats to Lacey, but do not use it as a story. Wrestling peeps care nothing about that stuff. Becky handled it the right way.
It's still coming. There's rumors that she's going to stay around for a few months.
Right. So the reason why Vindicator that Becky handled it the way she did is because she was a champion. She had to handle it that way. There was no way that she could handle it any other way but that way. She was a champion. If she wasn't a champion, it probably wouldn't have mattered, except for the fact that if they pushed her towards a championship. With Lacey, they're not pushing her towards a championship. So her doing what she's doing is fine. Because Lacey can pull it off.
Yeah,
Becky, I don't think could have pulled something like that off for a while.
Being pregnant by Ric Flair? Or just...
No, just that kind of a storyline.
No, she wouldn't want to be in it.
Yeah, she just wouldn't. And Lacey's okay with having fun with it and stuff like that, and which is great. It keeps her on
Look
TV,
at this.
it
Young
her
Bucks
relevant,
off the top. Big clothesline.
Janelle says, NXT gets my vote tonight. Note to take nothing away from AEW. Not to take anything away from AEW. Have a good story going on. Who's the Undisputed Era? I just have been invested in NXT.
And I don't blame you. It looks like it's been a pretty good show over there. Right now, we do have a tag team championship match, though.
Yes, between the
and
Young
I feel
Bucks
like this
and
can,
Ortiz and Santana.
If we get a new tag team champion, I think that kind of changes the power dynamic.
Yeah, if we do, though.
Well, we know they're going to have a hell of a match because that's all Santana and Ortiz know.
Right. And they are a tag team, so it would make sense if they did win it, I guess you could say.
It's funny how much different I watch wrestling now than when I was a kid. Oh, they kicked each other in the legs.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, double stunner.
A double cutter.
Robbie's
like,
are we going to see new tech?
Defo going to be cheating in that match.
It's a street sweeper. This is our finisher. 1, 2, 3. No, so close.
Oh.
Jackson with the save.
Yeah, Santana wasn't paying attention, or Ortiz, or whichever one. Should have been paying attention to that other person. Fat Lisa's like, Space Mountain is reopened, improved repairs, and better than the old model. Woo!
Right.
That's terrifying.
I don't know about all that. I think they just kept it vintage. Somebody got stuck on the mountain. Got pregnant. Space Mountain reopened. Oh, shit! That's how you get rid of a Jackson.
Yeah, that's how you get rid of him. Rosella's like, do you know I got in a fight?
No. Ooh, with who?
With yourself.
Did you record it? Did you put it on Facebook?
Janelle's like, Raquel Gonzalez got over with me more because I never seen her cut a promo before.
Jackson with the win.
And the Young Bucks retain, but get their butts kicked.
The whole inner circle just jumped them. Jake Hager in his white pants.
He looked all awkward trying to hit him. It's just funny.
He's like, I just really want to wear tight pants. Like, I don't know what it is, but the tighter the pants, the better they feel on me.
I guess. And I was like, did JR just call Kenny WWE champion?
I don't know.
I wasn't really listening to him. Kenny doesn't even have his championship belt. He lost it somewhere.
They got to go help him. Callis is saying no. What?
You guys gonna go? They're like, yeah, we're gonna go and beat the poop out of them too.
Oh, and down. Jericho. Here comes the club.
They're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna stand there.
They're just telling everybody to leave.
They're gonna beat him up.
I think they might end up beating him up too.
Why would they help him?
Stay away from the parents.
Oh, jeez.
Jericho's like the same age as them. Oh! They're peers.
You're going to pay for that. Right.
All right, we got Kushida in there with, oh, what's his name? Rust.
Old Rusty. Rusty butt. I don't know about that.
Seidel Bros.
Janelle's like, is Lacey Evans going to have a foot or hanging with Ric Flair?
It's a real baby. It's a true storyline. It's not the Mae Young stuff.
Medicare's like, I only care Ortiz and Santana when they're in the kitchen room and parking lot brawls. I still like the way they dress, though. Eddie Kingston, too. Looks like, so according to the latest ratings breakdown for the past 2 months, AEW beats Raw in ratings every segment, except when Bliss is in. When Bliss appears, it apparently, on average, raises Raw ratings by 29%.
How on earth do they... How would you know that she's on unless she just didn't flip there every few minutes?
True.
Like, I mean, it's not like you get, like, email alerts or something. Like, Bliss is on, Bliss is on. Like, 29% of the people are friends with somebody else that watch it.
Maybe? I don't know. Yeah,
like, oh, Bliss is on. It just seems weird that they would know, like, that. Don't get me wrong, like in the old days when we used to flip back and forth channels and stuff, I would flip there. But now with DVRs, you would think that people just wouldn't even know it was on.
Right.
Like nowadays, I would be able to watch both. Back in the old days, I watched one and...
That was it.
I just never watched the other one. Sometimes I'd flip back and forth, but it was very rare. And that didn't even start happening until I was in college. Like, I didn't do it in high school. Like, I care less about WWF in high school.
Right. Robbie's like, who's this douchebag on NXT rolling around with his money like the B-Tech $1 million man? Ha ha ha. That's Cameron Grimes.
Oh, Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes promo over there and rolling around with his money.
He's in there buying GameStop stock. He got rich from GameStop.
It's down to nothing again.
Is it?
Yeah, they screwed him over real big. Vindicator's like, but Hagar wearing a white and pink combo is a no-go. Yuck. Yeah. Fat Lisa says, yo, Brandon, welcome to the main show. Brandon Cutter? Is that his name or something?
Cutler, yeah.
Cutler. Fat Lisa's like, LL Jericho and Daddy Jackson go to the same tailor, or he borrowed a shiny shirt from Matt Hardy. Right? Luke says, Bliss has been tweeting about 3 minutes before her segments. So does the WWE account. So I guess if they follow them on Twitter...
You would think that the wrestlers that wouldn't be paying attention to it wouldn't be the ones that have Twitter accounts, though. Maybe it's just the youth. They just don't care unless it's Bliss because she's pretty or something.
I don't know.
That one's a hard one for me because if you're a wrestling fan, you would be watching it or something else, and I can see you flipping over there. But that would be more of a sexual thing.
Right.
Oh. We're going to have a gender reveal party right now. They're going to lose ratings right now. They're assigning gender before the age of 8. That is bad. Bad news. You don't assign gender until they're at least 8 or 9 years old.
You don't assign gender. You let them pick it themselves.
Well, whatever it's called.
Where have you been? Fisher Larson's back. Sweet.
There's
Vin's
Cody.
like,
Is it pink?
It's not even about Bliss. It's more about the anticipation of the Fiend. But her gimmick is still one of the most non-essential segments on the program. Oh, Vindicator.
Brandi getting bigger every week.
She's making a baby.
I think she's making a bunch of babies. She might be having Dusty Rhodes again. Wasn't she just pregnant like a month ago?
She could have been extremely far along for all we know.
Right? She's like, oh, by the way, I can't wrestle Shaq anymore. It's a girl!
Oh, having a girl. Oh, how sweet.
So Cody's going to have to try again. Live on the legacy. I guess they could have a girl wrestler now. Beat all Charlotte's records.
What do you mean he's going to have to try again? Does he have other kids or something?
Well, how do you have a boy if you don't try again?
Well, I understand that, but they're like, a girl again. It's like, did he have more of them?
I didn't say a girl again. I said he's going to have to try again for a boy.
Fat Lisa's like,
The
yay,
Sadie
Brandi
Gibbs.
Rhodes. Pregnancy looks good on Brandi.
Yeah, she looks really good.
Robbie's like, WWF pay-per-view used to be free in the 90s on satellite TV in the UK. Yeah? It's crazy how things changed and everybody's so greedy they want everything, right?
Every penny. Although you guys still get AEW pay-per-views for $16 or whatever.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's like $20 US. It's like, what? I have to pay $50.
Looks like Vindicator, it's only nonsense to you. The fact is, when she is on, she brings ratings and eyeballs. She has done wonders with a questionable gimmick. Most WWE can't gimmick out of a paper bag, right? Vindicator's like, I forgot Brandi was pregnant. Too many women in wrestling becoming fertile baby makers in recent months.
They're all locked up with men, attractive men.
That's what they're supposed to be doing. They have to have family and babies at some point. It's just sad that
Andrade's not allowed anywhere within like 400 feet of Charlotte.
whatever.
He's got a
Tom Brown
He's got a restraining order
against himself.
No, it's Vince. He's like, you get pregnant, you're in trouble.
Whatever. He cannot dictate that.
Oh, it's funny.
It is funny, but he still can't dictate it. But Lisa's like, and in other news, Jacksonville goes up in flames because of the gender reveal. Oh, Jacksonville won't go up in flames. It's Florida. It's different. Looks like, and it's about Bliss at this point. She literally gets people to watch. People don't comment about Fiend after her segments. They comment about Bliss and how good she is.
And her eyes. Her see-through white eyes.
Yeah, Simo says since they team up with Bray, you have to admit Bliss has taken her game to another level.
Yeah, well, she's beaten the champion. And that's what we want to see.
Robbie's like,
relevance to the championship.
Yeah.
But she's not champion, so it didn't work.
Robbie's like, Raw was not on Monday. It was Fridays, and SmackDown not Thursday, but was on Saturdays in the UK in the 90s. Nice.
Yeah, and before Raw and SmackDown it was even on TV. I don't know what time it was on in the UK, but it was on 11 in the morning on Sundays in America in the 80s.
So this is FTR against, who are these guys?
They are the Seidel brothers.
Oh.
One of them's Matt. I don't know the other one. Matt Seidel's the one that did the flip that tripped.
He tripped.
But it's his brother.
He made a slick flick.
Maybe Mike or something.
Vinegar's like, trust me, like many people rag on Bliss in various chat streams. It just shows how terrible the overall product is for it to have any success at all. And it's still more about the Fiend. Aww.
Well, the Fiend is a big deal. I mean, look what he did to Seth Rollins' career. Basically single-handedly destroyed it. When they had him beat him with the sledgehammer at Elimination Chamber or whatever, it wasn't Elimination Chamber, Hell in a Cell or whatever it was in October, it was done. Seth's never recovered.
Not really.
Because he won that. Then he was booed so bad that they're like, well, let's take it off. And they did it at the Saudi Arabia show on Halloween. Mm-hmm. And that was it. Seth's never competed for a championship since. That I'm aware of. And if he did, he didn't win it.
Right. We have mods in the chat, or moods in the chat. I have been sent from people.
Ooh. People sent people.
People sent you?
From people.
From people?
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here, and welcome.
With your creative nameplay. Make sure you're subscribing, hanging out with us. We're on our march to a G1000. Yeah. We just passed 800, so.
Smells like it's £19.95 for AEW here.
There you go. So, yeah, that's pushing it up into about $23 maybe.
Looks like I see just as many people compliment Bliss, and the Fiend hasn't commented on as much as you think. And Ben's like, agree to disagree. But Lisa's like, restaurant quality picture in picture. That's right, restaurant quality. Everybody
what the
likes
heck is
quality.
Restaurant quality? Is that good? Restaurant quality?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Restaurant quality picture in picture. Vindicator's like, I'm upset that my Seidel is still just a mid-card stud, LOL. Well, it's because of his little slip that he had, so.
Right, his opening match. The first thing he ever tried to do a moonsault off the top rope and slipped. Kushida just kicked him in the arm.
Nice. You should kick him in the arm. Robbie's like, UK Raw was Friday nights 10 to 12, and SmackDown was also 10 to 12 at night on Saturdays.
Good times.
Fun stuff.
Now it's on right in the middle of the night, so you don't even get to see it. But you do get to watch it live, so it's kind of one of those things. Because back then it probably wasn't live.
Right.
So now you're watching it live, so you do get a benefit. Problem is that it's in the mornings. Who's this guy? Oh, that's a coach.
Oh,
He thrown in the towel?
He's throwing in the towel.
What? So Kushida wins because Russ threw in the towel.
His manager.
That's over on NXT.
That's weird. That's just weird. I don't like that. That's just creepy.
Not a fan of the tapping
But
for no
Lisa's
reason.
like, seriously though, the Rhodes family are blessed, and I'm happy Cody will now be a father.
He
Okay?
will.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if Dustin has any kids and stuff. Because you don't get to see a lot of that. He's probably already got a wife and a boy.
That's what I was like. Is he married and have kids?
Was he with that that one blonde? What was her name?
I don't know.
I remember they used to kind of date on wrestling, but I didn't know if they were really together in real life. Terry? Flips him over, around the back.
Stark debuts on NXT next.
Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark. I don't know who she is.
Oh, she's exciting.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm sure that's not her name in the indies, though, so it was probably something else.
Vindicator's like, from time to time, I can make restaurant quality food at home. How about you, Trav and Dalitha?
Absolutely. As long as you're going to, like, a cow dunk place or something. I like stews and stuff. Like, if you went to a place...
Quality.
If you went to a place called, like, the Wagon Wheel or something...
How many times have I been like, you should totally, like, open a restaurant?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about mine. Yeah, my buddy Danny said that he would basically pay for her to open a restaurant. He's like, I know a lot of people that would invest in it.
Robbie's like, it's a killer when I have a 7 a.m. start at work the next day to watch Raw and SmackDown at 1 a.m. Oh, I bet. I mean, especially because you're like, do I go to bed? Do I not go to bed? I mean,
yeah,
do you go to bed for a while?
That's a
at
tough
least
power nap.
Give yourself like 3 hours of sleep. So
You got to sleep before it, so you're going to bed at like 7.
Yeah.
Or just go to sleep right when you get off work. So you have like a completely different schedule. Oh, big European uppercut.
So you get up hours before you go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just gotta hope that things are open during the time that you are awake. Or else you'd have to do like everything like right out of it. Like right after work for a few minutes.
That's a lot of extra just to watch wrestling live.
It's a lot of time involved there. Looks like Dustin is married. He's married to a lady named Tyrell. Tyrell.
Huh.
It's like T-A-E and then R-E-L. Tyrell.
Oh.
Terrell?
Maybe. Do you have any babies?
Do you have kids? Because you got kids.
Does he have a boy named Dusty? Well, his name's Dusty, and Daddy's Dusty. It would make sense if there was another Dusty.
Right?
The Seidel brother. It just really their name reminds me so much of Grease that it's hard for me to watch them.
Of Greece?
Uh-huh. Rydell High.
Rydell High.
The Seidel brothers. Just...
Like, what?
Oh, so close. I guess they forgot that the FTR is the best team in wrestling.
I guess.
And so they're letting the Seidel brothers push them to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
That nobody's heard of.
Fat Lisa's like, I have a dream with a few veteran buddies to own a food truck outside of Brian Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I thought about getting her a food truck. But then she says things like, is that all I'm about, is food? It's like...
The FTR won it, of course.
Of course, FT. They think they're the best tag. They are the best tag team in AEW.
Looks like he has a kid, no further info given, from another marriage. And his wife's name is pronounced Tay-Rel. Okay, Tay-Rel.
Tyrell.
Tay-Rel. Well, there you go.
Cody being nice to everybody.
Is he gonna chop off his hair?
Maybe. They got the Doc's medical kit.
Oh, he's got the scissors. They having a hair for hair match?
Oh, it went dark.
Good.
It went
Lights
dark.
out so they can't see what they're doing. Who wants to chop other people's hair off? That's just ridiculous.
Brutus Beefcake, maybe?
Uh-oh. It's his mask.
The Lucha.
The Luchasaurus? Is he taking the mask off? He's right there. Oh, there he has his mask on. He's got a new one. He's got his horns back.
Oh! Marko Stunt directing traffic.
He's like, get
He's
him.
like, I better stay in this corner. I might
Get
get
him
hurt.
over there.
Oh, shit! Big spinning kick. Big choke slam. Dash Wilder.
Silly.
Getting choke slammed.
Professor Travis, I bet you had or have a George Foreman lean mean grilling machine.
Had one. Do not own. There's not one in this house.
No. Nope.
I like the fat. It's good for you.
My parents had one too. Used it.
Hey, it's Eli Drake,
sometime.
but now we're calling him L.A. Knight. He's definitely worth listening to, so. He's like a Bradley Cooper.
They're already saying it. Fat Lisa's like, LOL, Rydell, that came out of nowhere. Fat Lisa's like, OMG, FTR has some long hair, envy, right? Simo's like, FTR needs to think about leaving soon.
If your name ain't L.A. Knight, then you're not the greatest of all time on NXT.
Oh, jeez.
He's about to claim his perch.
We're going to stop him.
Basically The Rock.
It looks like he was married to Terry Reynolds.
Yeah, I was
One
wondering if they were together.
woman came out to the ring with him for a few years. Then he was apparently married to Melina for 6 months. It ended in flames. A quote from Dustin. LOL.
Joey Stark. Or Zoe.
Hey, Ian, you're back. Sweet. Totally missed you. Why were you leaving us? Stop leaving so much.
Seriously.
Robbie's like, Dash Dawson getting cooked. Yeah, they're getting their butts beat. Zoe Stack. Oh, Zoe Stack.
Yeah, she looks like Shakira, but more of a badass. I'd have to see her from behind.
Did you say Shakira?
Shakira.
Oh,
Shakira. Who's this girl? Did you see her name?
Valentina Flores or Valentina Flores or Valentina something.
She don't have the rear end of Shakira.
No.
Wade Barrett doesn't know what he's talking about. He's full of shit. That was Wade Barrett that said that.
Yeah.
The Shakira. Oh, big clothesline, but too low. Hit her in the boobies. They are going to be starting a new NXT, by the way. It's going to be called NXT Evolved.
What?
Yeah, because NXT isn't really a developmental league anymore, so they can't develop their talent because they're using it as a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just making another NXT to develop their talent.
Huh. So it's like a reality show kind of thing?
No, it'll just be for developmental league.
Okay.
Like NXT is now, it'll be... NXT will still be what it is.
Right? Jon Moxley's over there talking on AEW.
AEW.
Robbie's like, did you guys hear that The Rock wants to run for president?
Yeah, I heard a couple years ago.
Of his own little fan club? Yeah, that sounds about right for him. Whoa.
I don't know when they would have him run. He wouldn't be able to run until, like, what, 8, 28.
Mm.
Because I'm sure he'd run as a Democrat, which means that there's already a Democrat in there until 8.
Oh. I'm sure that they'll find a way to keep him in there forever until he dies, right?
Well, the Democrats that are in there. He's not going to be there for that long. He's the oldest president to ever take office. However, on NXT, she's showing off.
I guess.
She's obviously wrestling a nobody who left her wrong leg up. She's like, I don't want that leg. I want this one.
She's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Zoe Stark. With a debut and a W. Is she the future? She's got a lot of work to do. She's going to have to tighten that body up.
Right.
But she's on TV, and that's a pretty good deal.
She debuted herself, so.
They signed 3 of those girls at the same time. And the other one was really, really pretty, too. And I can't remember what her name was.
Ian's like, okay, guys, I will sing. And yes, okay.
All right, well, take care if you're leaving us.
He's not. I don't know what they're saying.
Oh, never mind.
So
I thought you were...
Okay, guys, I will sing. And then yes.
You're going to sing? Oh.
No, saying. I will sing.
Oh.
I said, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Looks like he's a registered Republican.
He's not.
Yeah, right, he's fucking a Republican. That's fucking hilarious. Bitch, he lying.
I heard what he said.
I've heard everything that motherfucker said. He a liar. That's a big fat lie. He need to change that immediately.
Well, it's not true. Like,
'cause that ain't the truth at all. Not from the shit out of his mouth. Miniker's like, so I guess this Stark chick is supposed to be the next big thing, starting off with jobbers, just like Karrion Kross.
Yeah, I don't see her being the next big thing. I don't know enough
really
about her.
weird.
I'll look her up and see if there's anything going on then with her in the minors or the indies or whatever it's called.
Something. Yeah, I've just never heard of her, so.
Yeah, but she had a different name a couple weeks ago.
Robbie's like, who's that girl in the orange? Her name was Valentina something.
Yeah, Flores, I think.
I didn't catch her last name, like, right away. They, like, had it up there, but Travis was like, who is that? And I was like, I don't know. And then I saw her name, and then like, Valentina, and then they took the name away. But it started with an F. Ooh.
Option B, you don't show up.
Ooh.
You're stripped of your championship.
Oh, what?
Is it going to be a championship match? Why would he be stripped of his championship when you're not under 205 pounds?
I don't know. I think he just wants to beat him.
It's ridiculous.
That's just kind of weird.
TikTok.
They're silly. Luke was laughing. He's like, I was wondering how you would react to his Republican stunt.
Yeah.
LOL.
He's
Yeah.
far from a Republican.
Far from that. Lies. That's a big fat lie.
He's as Republican as FDR. Look at this, the murder hawk.
Sweet, you're still around, Ian. Awesome. We're still here too. Watching Feminine Physique Pete done with his lackeys.
The Rock honestly would make the Kennedys look like conservatives.
He fucking
like,
would.
I mean, I don't even understand how
with
you
what
can
he
even
said,
pretend.
Oh, yeah, completely would. That's even more hilarious.
I'm done.
And done with that.
Stand-up comedy hour is over.
Stand-up comedy.
Ray
done.
Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix is coming out. Woo! Old Ray. He's got an interesting thing tonight.
His mask?
Yeah.
His thing. He's got an interesting thing.
I have a really bad headache, so.
Trust me, I'm right there with you. I'm trying to get through.
So words and stuff is not my friend tonight.
I can't make coherent sentences.
Like, I don't know what that shit's called. It's called
Jon Moxley.
Sweet, Ian. You're staying here? You say yes? Awesome.
We
Good
will
deal.
be here until for about another 16 minutes.
Just don't-
And longer,
just
because
don't
this one will
spam the
probably go
chat.
over. Look at that,
Talk
Finn
about some
Balor.
wrestling. Finn Balor's over there coming out Whee!
Finn Balor and Pinhead's out there already. So is this a tag team match?
I don't know. He came out with his
Pete
lackeys.
Dunne? Did he?
Pete Dunne came out with Birch and Lorcan, but I don't know if they're in there with him for, like, support or a match or...
Are they going to do it again?
Oh, my God.
We just watched this last night or whenever that was. Sunday.
Fally says, words are hard. Yeah, they are. When you have a pounding headache, it sure is.
Finn Balor, you notice he doesn't use his old insurance where they would light up the crowd. Because there's no crowd, so it makes sense.
And the bunny screaming at the top of her lungs with her high-pitched scream is not helping.
That's fine. She looks good doing it.
I don't care. I don't want to hear her. That.
You don't want to hear that?
No.
It reminds me of swimming lessons when I was a kid. That's what it always sounded like in the pool room.
Yeah, it's very echoey and loud and squeaky.
The butcher.
Robbie's like, Finn not messing about tonight with that look on his face.
And then the Undisputed Era are going to come down and help them, and then we're going to see an Adam Cole sighting, possibly? But who's that? That's Undisputed Era, yeah.
Yeah.
There's two of them. No, O'Reilly just walked right by Roderick. He didn't want to stand by him.
No.
So basically, O'Reilly's acting like a baby, even though Roderick didn't know what to do. He's like the middleman.
Poor guy. He's like,
He's like, seriously, dude. It wasn't me that kicked you. Don't you watch tape? I feel like these wrestlers never watch tape.
Yeah,
they're all their responses. Like when Sheamus and Drew McIntyre were mad at each other. It's like, don't you guys just watch it afterwards? Like, no. I'm mad because he kicked me, not why he kicked me.
I'm mad because they made it like that.
The big murder hawk's in there.
I don't know why they wrote that way, but I didn't like it. So now I'm going to be mad
behind him, the Blade. He's too much. Hopefully this guy gets a title shot again here pretty soon. He just landed right on his neck.
He did. All weird like.
Uh-huh. I think he slipped.
Yeah. I don't think he landed like he was supposed to. And I'm not sure if that was Lance's fault or if it was his own fault.
I think it's Lance. He should have thrown him harder. But I think he trusted his strength and then he slipped. Look at this.
Well, thanks, Ian.
Oh!
Nice, too.
Look at Phoenix goes around him.
Wow.
The big man copying The Undertaker right there.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. We got Roberto Lozano in the chat. Hey, Roberto.
Hey, we didn't get a Jericho sighting tonight. We did, but he didn't come out to music, which means that I have another week to listen to his song and maybe get it under control.
Oh.
I did listen to it about 15 times today. And then I started yelling at my device that it was playing on and told her to shut up.
You're tired of listening to her?
I tell her to play, and so she does. Somewhere in the world. She's like, and then she's like, well, it's playing on a different device. I was like, what device? Baron. What device? Baron. What device? Baron. So I'm yelling at the wall, basically. Baron. I don't want to hear Baron. Bitch.
That's weird.
And then I just tell her to stop it. And then I'm like, well, maybe somebody's listening to it somewhere else. And they just took it from me. And so then I'm like, well, maybe Talitha's trying to listen to it at work or something, you know?
No, I only listen to Audible books at work.
And so I'm like, crap. And then, anyways. So then I just gave up.
Roberto says, happy Wednesday. Hello and
Hump
happy
day!
Wednesday too. Ian's like, I'm 14. I'm in 9th grade. Sweet.
Wow.
Ayla's like, in the chat, like, what's up, losers? Yeah, what's up, loser? Ayla.
L7 loser.
Are you excited about that cup that I got you? Are you excited? It's on its way. Are you thrilled? Do you want it? Are you going to drink your coffee out of it? Is it your favorite? Are you going to keep it forever? Answer all my questions.
No.
Right now.
No.
Looks like, let's not post your location in chat, please. It's not safe. Ian's from every state in the United States, Luke. Just
one at a time. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere,
Literally.
man.
They came in like, I'm from Minnesota. I'm from Iowa. I'm from Arizona. I'm from... I was like, sweet. You live everywhere. That's awesome.
Are you in Dallas right now?
Did you
'Cause
not
it's cold.
check your messages? I sent you a text message about it. Oh my God, lady. Seriously. You're killing me, Smalls.
That was on before this show was on.
It's
Central
like,
Intelligence.
Who's win? AEW and NXT. Like, what do you mean who's win it? Like,
Who is the better show? The better show tonight would probably be really close. I think NXT might have a slight advantage.
Poor Lance Archer. He couldn't grab any hair on Eddie Kingston's head like he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to kind of grab him by his whole head.
He didn't grab him by his hole, did he?
No, that would have been the opposite side. But although Eddie Kingston does talk out of his face, which is kind of like his butt. It looks like I know, but I'm erring on the side of caution just in case. No, I understand, but...
I am super excited that NXT has LA Knight, and I want to know how long he's actually going to be on there. I wonder if he'll even make it a year before he's on the main roster. Vince is not going to put up with that down there. He's going to want that on the main roster. He had nobody that could talk.
Right.
He's going to look at that and go, oh, you got to be shitting me. Because he already knows him. He already had him before. Kennedy! But now he's established.
It was text message. Pretty sure I sent it to you. Yeah.
Pretty sure I sent it.
Yeah,
oh, wait, never mind. It's still in my send-out box.
No, it's I sent it on the 10th of February. So
long ago. Why would you tell her? You should just give it to her. It would have been more of a surprise.
No, it'll be a surprise.
Can't be a surprise. You just told her.
It's still a surprise.
Surprise, you're getting a cup.
Roberto's like, are y'all going to be live this Sunday?
We will be this Sunday. We will be here at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday for predictions, and we will be here Friday for SmackDown. And we will be here, what was that, 5:30 on Sunday? Is that right? That can't be right. Yeah, 5:30, I think. 6:30. 6:30 on Sunday. Oh, Lance Archer doing it alone, by the way. By the way, he has Moxley as a tag team partner. Which is even funnier because it looks like he's the most dominant guy. But then you got Moxley, former world champion. Superstar wrestler. Dean Ambrose in WWE, U.S. champion. I don't know if he ever won the Intercontinental Championship, but God, did he ever win the World Championship?
Maybe.
Did Dean Ambrose win the World Championship in WWE? I'm trying to remember if he had either one of them.
I sent it again. Maybe you'll get that.
Resend.
It's literally a surprise.
Phoenix!
Oh, I don't want it to be a surprise.
He just went aerial.
No surprises.
The Butcher in trouble. DDT. Oh, no, that was a cutter.
Looks like... Ian, settle down, please. Yeah, Ian, settle down. Okay, good night. Bye. Looks like way to rile up personalities to like that. I have to do something to get it exciting in here.
Oh, and down. 1, 2. Oh, Butcher just muscled out of that. Where's Eddie Kingston? We haven't seen him in a minute.
Javier's like, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is kickoff. Yes, WWE title.
Yeah, that's a kickoff show. We'll be here halfway through that. We only go from when the matches start. We get here a little bit early, but...
Looks like he won, I think, the WWE Championship, but he never won the Universal.
Right.
Are you
he did.
LA Knight guy?
Dean Ambrose.
Oh, Dean Ambrose. Oh, yeah.
I remember him wrestling Brock for it, and Brock kicked his ass.
What? No way. How is that possible? He was like, I love it. I knew it. I knew you would. That's hilarious.
Didn't say something about Twinkie tits or something? Back off sugar tits or something. Something about boobies. It's what I call the perfect woman. It's a cup with a nice set of boobies.
It says, back the fuck up, sprinkled tits. Today is not the day. I will shank you with my horn. I've wanted that cup for a while, and I was like, I should just get one for Ayla, too.
Here comes Jon Mox and Kingston.
They're best friends.
Look at that. Square up.
They used to be baddies.
They're going to put their hair up and square up.
They're like, we're still friends, right?
They both have really short hair, so that wouldn't really work, but... Kingston, do you see how slow he gets up? He's like a fat guy.
He is a fat guy. What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, Archer.
Oh.
Hey, they're trying to go one-on-one here. Moxley takes advantage of it, though. Jumps right on his back.
Duh. So they are pretty much doing the same shit over there. It's just a 3-on-3, though.
Yeah.
It's Birch and Lorcan and
Done.
And Feminine Physique Boy against O'Reilly, Strong, and Finn Balor.
Right.
Javier's like, Dean lost it to AJ Styles.
Oh, okay.
Like, haha, Delitha watches the kickoff shows for Sam Roberts' great opinions. Yeah.
Love Sam Roberts.
I don't watch it at all, actually.
I come in here and watch it by myself. She stays in the other room.
He'll watch some of the kickoff show stuff, but once a match starts or something, then I'm usually like, all right, I'm here. Ian, I thought you were going to bed. Good night. Go to bed. My goodness. Go to bed.
Go to sleep. Oh, spinning.
You're going to say
punch.
Good night. Go good night.
1, 2, and 3.
Wow. Jon Moxley beat the poo out of their Kingston. That's not nice.
Right.
What a jerk. Poor Eddie Kingston. He got beat up by his friend.
He did. He took it all. King Kong Lariat, they called it. The beard. What about that chin? What about that beard to absorb that impact?
What about the beard? Robbie's like, you guys ever watch The Bump on the WWE Network?
I do not.
No.
Is it any good? Oh, the Good Brothers attack Moxley from behind. Where's Archer? Get him up in there.
Fowley's like, dang, Moxley took that backhand like a champ.
He did, too. With that beard. He's got a tough beard.
Oh, you're kidding about going to bed? You don't go to bed until 2 or 3 or 1 a.m.?
Staying up all night. Pulling all-nighters.
It's not good for your brain.
Oh! That's what we want. That rematch, March 7th. Moxley needs to win that title back. Since Omega's taken over this championship, it's not that good of a show anymore.
Nope.
They brought in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They've been on Impact. They need to get rid of all that. Concentrate back on their business and make their show the best that it can be. Exploding barbed wire death match.
Oh my gosh! The amazing stuff that's happening.
Oh, he headbutted him.
Oh, he got close to him. Shouldn't have got close to his face.
Get him down. Oh, the V-trigger. Pretty sure that's Kenny Omega's.
Be careful of his horrible boots there.
I'm pretty sure that's Kenny Omega's one move. Like, Kenny Omega's supposed to be the best wrestler in the world, and he pretty much does V-triggers the whole matches when I'm watching them. I'm sure he has a few more moves, but the V-trigger is kind of his go-to.
His very popular stuff. Glenn Hunt's in our chat. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
How you
Thanks
doing,
for hanging
bud?
out with us.
Robbie's like, from what I have seen, they just interview wrestlers. Don't really watch it myself. From what I understand, that's all it is.
Look, he's split open. Those glasses split him open.
Nice. Uh-huh.
They're still going on NXT, though. AEW is over.
I forget how big the TV is when we have
Right, it's like,
screens.
oof.
Like, holy crap, this is really big. I can't see everything that's happening right now.
You had to pan your head back and forth.
Yeah.
It's funny because we watch Raw and SmackDown like this.
I know.
But I think they get closer camera angles on here.
Possibly. That might be what it is.
Finn Balor in trouble. Pete Dunne. Nope, Balor turns it around like he always does. In your head.
It's like, see you Friday night SmackDown, 7
Yes.
p.m. Yes. And Sunday, yes. Evil Bot's like, Moxley went to kick Kenny Omega's ass. Wants to kick Kenny Omega's ass, yes.
March 7th,
Robbie's
exploding barbed wire death match.
Death match. Robbie is like, geez, them
Oh!
Omega's rocking.
Referee's down. Referee is down.
Oh.
They're going to have to disqualify Finn. He hit the referee.
Did he?
On accident, yeah.
Oh.
But accidents
Accident
don't
purpose?
count.
On
Is he going to hit him with that
accident
coup de grace?
Maybe. Nope.
Nope. Adam
Adam
Cole.
Right into the referee.
Right into the referee
again.
again. Adam Cole. And look who's on the outside. O'Reilly's going to get super kicked right here. Right when he turns around. Bam! That's not a super kick, though. That's a bro kick. Claymore style. Came with that DDT. Brainbuster? No. Yeah, Brainbuster. I think he hurt his elbow a little bit there. He's like, goddamn. Yeah, he's back. He's like, shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that move.
Vindicator's like, Moxley bleeding like he did in his Ambrose days? Oh, that's not him bleeding. That was Kenny Omega bleeding.
He might have been bleeding a little bit, but yeah, Omega was definitely bleeding. Right between the eyes, he got headbutted.
Moxley, I don't know if he was because I didn't see anything. But at least it's like
Oh!
moonsault crushing trash
Roderick
can
Strong.
moves,
But
right?
Roderick Strong's got that NXT title. He's trying to give it to Balor, but Balor with the soccer style kick. Seriously. Roderick Strong didn't do anything wrong. Oh, Finn Balor's going to get pinned. Right next to his title belt. 1, 2, and 3. Pete Dunne has pinned the champion.
They're like, let's finally give it to the weird orange dude.
It's jaundice. You can't tease him for having jaundice. It's not his fault. His
It is
liver
his fault,
isn't
actually.
working. Is he drinking too much?
Evilbot says, and take the AEW World Championship. Oh. He wants to kick Kenny Omega's ass and take the AEW World Championship. Yes.
And it's about time.
Robbie's
we need to get
like
that back.
Cole with the big boot like Test.
Yeah, I remember Test. I think he's dead. Isn't he? Did he
Vindicator's
die?
like, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what Sasha and Bianca do on Friday. So you guys be good until then. Hope I can scare you with my epic entrance once again.
Yes.
Ooh, terrifying.
And we will be here for it.
Awesome.
Well, Adam Cole came down and wrecked the house party.
He did wreck
He
the
wrecked
house
it for
party.
everybody, even his own back.
He did it to himself.
O'Reilly's out again. Finn Balor lost that match because of Adam Cole. Adam Cole is just causing havoc, chaos.
Stuff all
He
over
needs
the
to be
place.
in an exploding barbed wire death match.
He does. He does need to be in an exploding barbed wire death
Next
match.
on the Saturday, this
Oh,
Cole
yeah,
again!
good for him.
Cole did it again! This is what I'm saying. He needs to be in that exploding barbed wire match.
He shouldn't be allowed to wear Undisputed Era's gear anymore.
He's their leader.
He's a leader of nothing.
Well, yeah, because he beat up everybody else. Now, Roderick Strong, on the other hand, Finn Balor hit.
Not on purpose, though. He didn't know who it was.
Yeah, he just went for a soccer-style kick. Adam Cole taking out 2 of the top guys. Oh, look what he wants.
What? You can't have that again.
He wants his baby back. Baby back ribs.
Blech.
There he is, holding it up. 10 pounds of gold. Triple threat match?
Maybe, I don't know.
Cole has single-handedly ended an era.
Sweet.
The undisputed era. Can't be undisputed anymore.
I was like, just put Carmella, Sasha, and Belair in 3-way match and have done with it.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
First match of the night every Friday. From here until the foreseeable future. We're good with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
I'm miming it.
We're going to...
Look, I'm in a nutshell.
I'm in a nutshell. We're going to call it quits for tonight.
We do appreciate you guys. We will see you on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday coming up. So basically, get your sleep tomorrow because we're going to be with you for the next 4 days after that. So,
all right, everybody.
have a good night.
Bye,
Thanks
everybody.
for watching WrestlingGab. Bye-bye.